Molly Pitcher, the brave water bearer. Long, long ago, when America was still young and finding its way, there lived a kind and courageous woman named Molly Pitcher. Her real name was Mary, but everyone called her Molly because she was friendly, cheerful, and always ready to help. And Pitcher was added because she was almost never seen without a water pitcher in her hands. Molly lived in a small home with her husband, William, who was a soldier. When he went off to fight in the war for freedom, Molly didn't want him to face the dangers alone. So she followed the army, not as a soldier, but as a helper, someone who made sure the men had water to drink and comfort when they were tired. One hot summer day, the sun burned bright and merciless over the battlefield of Monmouth. Soldiers wiped sweat from their faces, their throats dry from heat and dust. But through the chaos and clatter, a calm and steady presence moved among them, Molly carrying her pitcher of cool water. "Here you go, boy," she said gently, handing water to anyone who needed it. She didn't rush, she didn't panic. She simply did what she knew was right, bring comfort where she could. Then something happened that would be remembered forever. Molly's husband, who was firing a cannon, suddenly collapsed from heat exhaustion. The cannon stood silent, its crew unsure what to do next. But Molly was not afraid. She set down her pitcher, marched right up to the heavy cannon, and wiped the sweat from her brow. With determination shining in her eyes, she said, "If there's work to be done, then I'll do it." And with strength and courage, Molly stepped into her husband's place. She helped load the cannon, swabbed it clean, and fired it again and again, keeping the soldiers' spirits high. The men around her were astonished. "Look at Molly Pitcher," they shouted. "She's braver than most of us." Even General Washington himself noticed her. He saw the courage of this woman, steady, fearless, glowing like a lantern in the dark, and he bowed his head in respect. By the time the battle ended, the sun had softened and a cool evening breeze swept over the fields. Molly was tired, her clothes dusty, her hands sore, but her heart was full. She had done something extraordinary. That night, as the stars sparkled overhead, Molly sat by her sleeping husband. She wrapped a blanket around his shoulders and whispered, "We're safe now. Together, we'll keep going." And the soldiers continued to tell her story, passing it down from one generation to the next, like a lullaby of bravery. So whenever you feel afraid, or small, or unsure, remember Molly Pitcher, the woman with a water pitcher and a heart stronger than fear. She shows us that sometimes heroes are not the loudest or the biggest, but the ones who quietly step forward when it matters most. And with that, little one, close your eyes, rest your mind, and let courage settle softly in your dreams. Good night.